this finally happened to me. I've been reading where it's happened to a lot of other people in a lot of trailer groups, where you're hooked up to potable water at a camping site, and water will fill up your fresh water tank, and then it'll sometimes the tank will fill up, and then you'll have problems. So like, I'll show you right here. I've got this drain set up. I plumbed it over to the side so I don't have to reach underneath the trailer to drain it. And I always leave it open after I get done camping and drain it. You can see in another video, I'll put it in the description below, how I did this drain. I extended it over. So right now I'm going to attempt to try and stop this, like others have said they've been able to do it, to stop this leak, by taking, here's my fresh water coming in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some water in my tank, my freshwater tank over there, and then I'm going to bump the pump a few times, and hopefully it'll set the check valve in the pump to stop it from dripping and leaking by into my freshwater tank. So I'm going to go ahead and hook up a hose here and run it over to my area right here and put some water in the tank. So right now I got the water running through my filter on the end of the hose there, going into the tank, filling it up. I have under here, I got my valve shut. And just so you know, what I mentioned before, that I leave that open to drain it after camping, what I do is, after a trip, I usually have a little water left in the tank. We camp about every other week, sometimes every week. I never like to leave water in there because it can go stagnant. So I just, when I drive away, I open my valve and let it drip out while I'm driving home, and then make sure there's no water in it by the time I get home. So rather than leave it in there and let it go bad and stale, I do that, and there's less chance of things growing in there, so in the water tank. So right now I'm just going to fill it up a little ways, and then go ahead and try bumping it and see if it stops. So in this part, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I've got water in the tank. I don't have it connected to city water. So I'm not sure if people were connecting to city water and have water in the tank, and then they were bumping it with pressure from the city water. So I'm gonna go ahead and not connect anything to the city water, go inside and bump the pump a bunch of times, and then come out and drain my tank, and then I'm going to see if it leaks with my city water connected. I'm inside, I have the water pump on, and now I'm going to go ahead and run this. I hear the pump, turn it off, the pump stopped, it's running. Stop. I'm just going to bump it a bunch of times here, and hopefully it'll clear out where the check valve is, any debris that could be caught in there. I'm draining the freshwater tank now. I'm just draining it off the hill here. We're at the campsite. There. It's a nice campsite we got here at Coloma Resort in Coloma, California. Just kind of hang out in the water down here and then watch rafters go by here. So I'm going to go ahead and keep draining this tank. It's going to take a few minutes. Okay, I got the water hooked up here to the fresh water supply of the trailer, and then over here, coming over here, it seems to have stopped. The leak has stopped, so I'm good to go. No water coming out. I got lucky. If this happens again, I might install a check valve on the by the water pump, so the water doesn't backfeed through the system. So keep an eye on the description. If I have it leak again, what I'm going to do is probably install a check valve, and I'll do a follow-up video on it. And in the description, I'll put a link to the new video I come out with putting the check valve in. Okay? And thanks for watching, everybody. I hope this video was helpful, and hope you're out there having fun camping. Take care, everybody, and don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell icon if you like, and also the thumbs up, thumbs down. I appreciate your comments too, if you send me comments. And keep an eye on the description. I'll have links to this hose that I use, and also a video I did on it, and also my pressure regulator and filter setup. So I really like this hose. It's really flexible, doesn't kink on me. It's been lasting real well, and it's a drinking water hose. Take care, everybody, and happy camping.